Okay, we are back again, and they have left Inamar, headed in the direction of Lexus's tracks, knowing that she is seeking out the Hag's Hut. Go ahead, whoever is doing so, and give a survival. You'll have advantage if it's you anyway, because you're probably using the scent of alcohol to help guide you, Alara.
Yeah.
But you'll also be having help from Vosti.
Goddamn.
Nicely done. So yes, you set off, and you have a lot of confidence in this. Like, you didn't know Lexus as well, but there's traces of her partner's scent on her, because they probably live together, and then the alcohol is actually very easy to follow. And as it sets out, she is heading in the general direction of the Hag's Hut. So either she has knowledge of this, perhaps she also interacted with Drulissa and was given that sort of mind vision of the cabin, or she's just getting lucky. But you guys continue into the woods. It becomes darker quickly just because of the heavy tree cover. There is that sort of purplish pink fog that sort of colors everything. This might be too dramatic of music. I'm going to make a slight adjustment for this one.
The hag jumps out and surprises
I know.
us.
Yeah, right?
I'll get you, my pretties.
But you are in pursuit. Let me ask you this, actually. Did you choose to bring the horses and the cart with you in order to cover ground faster, or are you remaining on foot?
What's the difference in speed? Or
Significant.
I should say time.
It's significant. I mean, it would be the horses would be traveling through difficult terrain because they're pulling along a wagon, and there's not like a ton of roads going through here, but it's difficult terrain at horse speed versus foot speed. Let me get you some numbers to consider here. Do. So, at the very least, like, they go at their walking speed is 60 feet in 6 seconds. So if you're going at, like, a faster speed than that, they're probably able to cover ground as quickly as one of you sprinting, or a little bit faster.
Okay. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think we would take the horses, but probably not the carriage, just the horses.
Yeah.
Just
And just double up.
Okay. That is doable, so we'll take that into account.
I agree with double up.
Who's riding with who?
I mean, I'll take Alara.
Okay.
Just
That
so we're
means
not
Vostin
putting,
and
like...
Dakin are kissing.
Yeah, just so we're not putting two massive fucking people on one horse.
So you continue. I'm gonna have you make 2 additional survival checks, Alara, for just keeping to the path. Okay. Yeah. Easily done. It is with growing concern that all of you realize you recognize the forest that you are traveling through. And your hope that Lexus would somehow become lost or passed out in the forest on her way to finding this hag is becoming less and less likely. It takes you half as much time to cover the distance, so it's only been about an hour and a half since you left town. But let me just scooch the clock a little bit.
Just to say it, if we realize that we're approaching the hag's house and we haven't come across Lexus, I think we would hold up.
Yeah.
And be like, well, fucked, and then we take a rest in the tiny house,
Understood.
like a ways away from her house.
Sure. You do realize that you are coming up on her hut.
And no, we don't see Lexus at all.
You see her footprints. They've kind of like, it hasn't been like a beeline directly there. Like she hasn't been tracing your footprints back. So it's been kind of weaving, but she's been making her way there pretty unerringly, ultimately.
I think she's still a ways away. We're getting too close to the hag's house.
This is incorrect. Sorry.
We are in the hag's living room, guys.
You're so close. You're so close. Sorry. Let me get you to.
And we know it's a hag because there's a frog on her table, guys.
Yeah. Let me get some light here for you as well. Okay. So you guys aren't this close. I'm just letting you know that you're in proximity, so you can start doing some activities regarding your planning for approach if you would like to.
Well, I think she's lost, and in the way of like, she has her. So that's done. Let's get a ways away, a safer distance than this, and we'll take a night to recuperate. And in the morning, we'll approach.
Yeah, sounds good.
Do we really need to recuperate?
I just don't know if I want to fight her at night. I don't know if it'd make a difference. She is a dusk
Yeah, I think
hag.
I mean, it's 3:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, is it?
If we go to sleep now, we'll be fighting her in the middle of the
Oh,
night.
you're right. You're
Oh,
right.
I
Sorry.
thought it was
I'm
way
thinking-
later than it was.
I'm thinking our better... No, because we took the horses. I think our better bet would be maybe we go in the house, we prepare ourselves, we rest but briefly.
Right.
So that way, perhaps Valerius and I can regain some of our magic,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can go in practically full bore.
All right, let's do that. Let's do it.
Because above, Val, your channel divinities also come back on short rest, correct?
I believe. I can double check for you.
I can also use the moment while we're moving to set up to see if Lexus is not caught yet. I could send a message and then get it back.
Oh, you could. Yes, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, short or long rest.
All right,
Okay.
send a message to her. See if she's around.
So
And
we
then we'll
start
take a brief pause.
stealthily backing up a little bit away from the house. I'm just going to send Lexus a message saying, Lexus, we're near the house. We're with you to help if you're not captured. Find your way, and I'll describe like south or whatever direction we are of the house. We can do this together.
You are aware that the message has reached a mind. You don't get a response.
Oh, I don't like how you said that.
She might already be asleep. I might have just warned her that we're here.
Fuck.
Warned the hag. Oh, because
If-
she's connected.
If I don't know if she's reading her dreams right now, and I just sent that message.
Right.
She saw it in her head. It's possible. I don't know the extent of it.
Oh, shit. Well, you can't take it back now. It was
It was a
the
good
right
idea.
call. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a breather, whether it's in the house or out here. And then we'll talk about exactly what we want to do as far as distracting. And I'm gonna assume Skivrox has just been riding on Vosti's shoulders the whole time.
He's been sort of like front backpacking on Alara.
Okay.
My little buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll talk about how we do Operation Sneak.
Operation
Steep.
Wake Them Up.
Yeah, Operation Destroy Dreamers.
Operation
Dreamweaver.
Get up, we're at Grandma's.
Operation 5 more minutes.
Are you
Operation, you're gonna be late for school.
The bus is here. Are you finding a place to hide in the woods, or are you going into the home after hiding the horses?
I think going into the home after hiding the horses, unless anyone thinks otherwise.
Yeah.
Is there a specific reason to go into the house?
No. Just that we're less likely to be spotted if we're in a keychain.
What are you guys doing? In the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I say in the house. What's the worst that could
Is
happen?
there any reason we can't take the horses into the house if we're just going to be here for like an hour?
Yeah, you can take the horses into the house.
That's so funny. Absolutely.
Okay.
I always wanted a house pony.
They start fucking kicking shit. And
Well, what does it look like? Yeah. It's same day.
It's
It
so
is.
fun,
It
though.
has not completely righted itself. It looks like somebody has made their way through here trying to tear everything apart, and somebody has just started their repairs. So like the dishes have looked like they've been like sort of glued together or are in the process of coming together.
Nice.
And
Okay.
Steed. And Dakin. So, you guys are in here. Are you just taking the hour to do a quick short rest?
yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and probably a discussion on
Okay.
what we're gonna do. Does this benefit me at all?
I think you get your rages back, but I don't know if you've spent any rages.
I don't
Officially.
think I have.
Okay.
Have my features all disappeared? They sure fucking have.
Have they?
What happened? What happened to my?
They're all in your features. What are you missing?
Let me reopen.
Okay.
Is it just this sheet?
Are you on the features tab of your sheet?
There's no features tab. Remember, it's the Well, yes. I mean, it's the little. Yeah. All I have is magic awareness and bolstering magic.
What?
Oh, it deleted your barbarian class features, but not your subclass features.
Yeah.
I see all of your stuff. I'm just gonna switch it to this. Do you see, like, close your sheet and reopen it again? And do you see some more of your abilities, like your rage and stuff under your
My sheet's not
attributes?
opening.
Go ahead and just close out and reopen the game then. It sounds like it might have like partially logged you out, so you might get a prompt to log back in.
Do I need to do the same on the other window?
Probably, yeah. Unless the other window is working just fine. But you guys can go ahead and click your short rest buttons if you have not already.
Well, I cannot open my sheet.
Okay, let me adjust this again. Try now.
Nope. Oh, yep.
Okay.
Okay, they're all back.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's a relief.
Yeah, I don't think short rest does anything for me, but I'm just gonna do it anyways.
Yeah, do it anyway.
Yeah, me neither.
'Cause, if you need to recover any hit points for any reason as well,
No,
that's a
overall.
means to do so. Any last minute planning?
So am I gonna try sneaking in the back with skiv rocks and wake people up? Is that what we're going with?
Yes, I think so.
Yes.
Wear your cloak.
She like tugs on it over her shoulder, like, indicating already got it on.
You're gonna use it when we go to fight. I'm pretty sure you're gonna know if it pops off. When you go in, first try and wake up Lexus and Minnow. And then try and wake up as many as you can before you think that it's time to come out and help.
Trying to specifically wake Lexus and Minnow first might be advantageous.
That's what he said, right?
Oh, I completely missed that. I was reading something on
Oh.
my sheet. I'm sorry.
Just as a
You can only do
reminder
one
of
thing at
something
once.
that Vosti discovered when you guys were here last is it does not have a back door that you're aware of.
Were there windows?
There are windows.
Okay.
Coming in through the toilets.
Gross.
Gonna Shawshank Redemption this.
Once I get in the house and I'm like waking people up, I can link up with one of you in my mind if I can see you. And then, like if I'm too focused on waking people up, you can be like, hey, get outside if it's like an immediate thing.
I can turn into a rat.
And skiv rocks can turn into a rat.
Give rocks, you need to be invisible and shake. Like invisible to get inside.
I can be an invisible
Well, actually,
rat.
it doesn't really matter. Can you shake
All
people
right.
awake as a rat?
Well, I can bite their toes.
No, don't. No. No. Just try to shake as many people awake as you can.
All right.
Skip Rocks,
Yes.
this is your chance to be a hero, but you must be serious about it.
Oh. Can I be honest with you, Mr. Vosti? I don't really care about being a hero. I just want to do a good day's work and retire with a lot of gold.
Do it for Vay.
I will do it for Miss Fairy.
She'd want you to be on your best behavior and act professionally.
Okay. I will.
And no crying.
Oh.
You'll give yourself away. All right. What are the three of us going to talk to her about? How are we getting her out?
Great question.
Hey, come here. Do you like gardening?
Like Jack.
Do we just ask to
Do you have any
make
frogs?
a deal with her? Or
What if she
It's-
doesn't come outside?
I was thinking about that.
Then we're fucking going in, I guess.
There's not
No,
really
I-
another option.
don't want to fight her inside.
I don't know if we have any other options, though, if she doesn't come out.
Can anyone do an illusion? No, she looks straight through the illusions. There's got to be a way to get her out. Maybe we.
Light the front lawn on fire.
Okay, I've got an idea. You might not like it.
Okay.
One of us acts as the face, the talker. And the other two are bound, not bound, but like wrapped in cloth that looks like they're bound, but wrapped around. And the person who's talking is coming to deliver two bodies.
But she's seen all of us.
That's what I mean, wrapped. Like you're all
Could she
wrapped.
see?
I don't know. She can see
Illusion
through
thing.
cloth. Is that it's not an
I
illusion.
don't
It's
know.
I have an idea. What if we
yes?
caught a bunch of frogs and then laid them like a trail outside of her hut? And then we knocked on the door and ran and hid around the corner and then let her follow the frog trail.
Are you saying we ding dong ditch her with frogs?
Yeah.
The ET method. I've heard of this.
How?
No, I
did we
don't
get
think that's
so many
no.
frogs?
Yeah, how are we catching that many frogs?
What if we just actually just rang the knocked and then ran? like 2 or 3 times until she comes out. Just start annoying her.
We could just start a fire outside.
Capture a frog, stand outside, and just threaten it.
Say we're going to do it.
Can we stand
Don't
outside
come
her
out.
front door with a frog above our head like a boombox in an 80s movie?
Well, I have some interesting news, but I didn't want to volunteer it because I was afraid. But I can turn into a frog too.
What if? Okay, hear me. Well, no, because she could probably see that you're a frog.
Yeah, she would be able to with true sight, but I can turn into a frog.
Oh,
A
that
blue
helps.
frog.
Okay. Oh, we didn't think about this.
So, all right, if you guys just bust in there, then
You know,
Miss Alara and I just shake as many people awake as possible while you guys try and hold her down and fight her until we get as many
Okay.
people awake, and then see what happens.
I mean, here's an idea. Did we determine if when we spoke with her, I'm trying to think of how to word this. Do we know between the time that we said goodbye to her and went into our tiny hut, between now, if it's been a month for her, if her time is similar to us. Because we could play this off that, like, we don't know if it's been a month since we've spoken to her, and we said we were going to be back the next night to talk. And then so what we could do is we could come running down the little pathway to right outside and start screaming, Drusilla, whatever the fuck her name is,
Drulissa?
Drulissa, hello? Like, making it seem frantic, like we're trying to figure out what's happening, because we just found, you know what I mean? And then if she comes out, be like, how long has it been since we've talked to you? And
start a long conversation while they sneak out.
About that.
Yeah.
We can start talking
it's
about
pretty
the
good.
flicker.
You do
It
know-
did happen.
The flicker happened, but it happened before you guys met up with her again
Yes.
at her hut. So are you
Yes.
trying to deceive her that
It happened before? I thought
yeah,
it happened.
it happened while you guys were inside with the gate and the dad and having fought Lord
Yes.
Ixis. That's when the flicker happened.
Yes.
And then you went out and you found her. And so to her and to you guys talked yesterday.
Exactly. But whether she has been affected by the same time dilation as we have,
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't know that if we know that.
Right. It could just be that we don't know whether or not she was afflicted.
Yeah, all we know is that we woke up the next day and everyone was saying it's been a month.
Mhm.
Okay.
So it's perfectly reasonable that we, having had made a promise that we were going to come back the next day, are now running trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, hoping a month hasn't gone by.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're going to be trying to do to trick her.
Unless there's a better idea. Dax, do you have any clue?
I mean, past what we've already got set up, I think that's going about it. The flicker route's probably our best bet to confuse her, to get her to speak with us about it, because she might feel arrogant enough to come make fun of us about it.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do that then. We come ripping down the gangplank across the little stream, screaming for Drulissa.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, my screaming wakes everyone up. Or best case scenario, I guess.
Skivrox, do you have a way to set something on fire?
Yes.
Okay, if, and only if. Okay, just to remind you, your job is to try and wake up as many people as possible. If we
Yes.
engage with this person outside or just at all, we're going to fight her. You keep waking people up. If you've woken all of them up and led them outside of the house or directed them to go outside of the house to get to safety, then your job is to set the house on fire.
Oh, all right.
Now, one thing that you might do before you do it, or maybe to help you, tip her cauldron over.
That's pretty heavy.
Well, try and figure it out. I don't know.
I can help you with tipping it over.
Well, you might have to come out and fight us. Maybe do
I
it
can
before
do
you
it
come
on
out
the
and help.
way. Yeah, I can do it on the way out the door.
I feel like just something with the cauldron. And Skivrox, do you like to... What do you eat?
Oh, lots of things.
All right, eat her frog on the way, too. Like, I don't know, munch on it while you're waking people up. I don't know.
All right, I can do that.
Yeah. All right. All right, I think we've got it covered. This is
All
going
right.
to go splendidly well. I
This
think this is
I
great.
think this is honestly the best planning that they could have gone in the
Sure.
situation we've been given.
Of course.
Wake
I
the
wish-
Alright.
sleepers, tip
wish-
the
oh, yeah.
cauldron, set the fire, eat the frog.
Yes.
Yeah?
Sort of in that order, to be honest.
You can
might eat
freestyle the
on
frog
way.
part wherever
yeah.
along the road you need to.
Sure, wake them up
Oh.
while eating a frog in their face. That'd be
Oh.
sure to wake them.
Oh,
Wake people first thing, but you can throw the frog in freestyle any point after that.
Oh.
All right. I wish Faye was here. She'd
Me too.
probably
Will do.
Probably
should
be
probably
telling
make-
all of us this is the stupidest plan we've ever
she'd
come
make
up
fun of us completely and come up with a way better plan, or
She would
She'd
say
snap her
yippee, I
fingers.
know it.
she'd say yippee. Of course she would. All right, let's do it. Let's do it for Faye, but also Minnow and a kind of Alexis.
Kind of
Alexis?
also all the other
Alexis.
civilians.
Yeah, we don't know them, but sure them too.
Okay.
Skivrock's
But most of all,
feeling,
let's kill this fucking witch.
Skivrock's feeling energized, like throws his hand forward. It doesn't go like all the way to the center of the table, obviously, so he sort of stands on the chair and like hoofs himself forward.
Oh, son of a bitch. I put my hand in.
Yeah, Celestial put his hand in.
Yeah, so will Laura.
Looks
Axel
at
put his in.
Dakin. Yeah! I don't know what we do after this, but I think it's a spell.
Stronger together.
Stronger together.
Stronger together.
All right, let's
3, 2, 1,
fucking
break.
do it.
Okay.
Skivrock's like claps.
He gives thumbs up to everybody. Turns his coach hat backwards.
All right. Fuck. Oh, let's fucking do this.
Okay, so we have to pop the scroll. Is it an action? Using an action,
Mm-hmm.
and it extends for
I
5
think-
minutes. So we're
that
gonna
should
have
be
to
something
do
we
it
should
one at
like,
a time.
after it breaks out.
Yeah,
No.
not all at once either.
Yes. So who's
Oh,
the first
but it's a
one to pop
5
it?
foot radius.
That's
Yeah.
immediately around you. Because a radius is a half of a circle.
So it's everyone standing in a square around you.
Oh. I for some reason I was only thinking my immediate. Is that right, Gwen?
5 feet in
It's
front.
not
and
just
behind.
my square, or is it the squares around me?
It would basically, be basically everybody that's within melee of you. Within
Okay. All right, then I think I should pop mine first for the meleeers,
Okay.
and Dax, you can pop yours whenever you feel comfortable to do it.
All right.
Might as well, just fuck it. When I do it, you do it, and then Valerius, yours is on standby.
Well, make sure that if you walk at her and force her to be inside of it, it will turn off.
Right.
Okay.
So you have to
Oh god, yeah,
stay
that's fuck.
5 feet away from her.
Hmm.
So I should probably pop mine first.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Do I
makes
even
sense.
need this? I can't affect anything from a distance.
Give me yours too.
Maybe I should just give you mine. Because I can't do anything. I've got to be up close and personal.
You're better off hitting her twice in the face as hard as you can.
And Valerius, are you in the same boat, or do you have some sort of a ranged weapon?
I mean, I have like two javelins.
Well, I mean, so do I, but I'm not gonna do
I have
much
5
with
javelins.
that. Okay, well, is it better that we just give the 2 ranged fighters?
I think we should
Both
have
our
at least
scroll?
some spread out to
Just
other
in case?
places.
Alright.
Yeah,
God
I think
forbid
that's a good
something
point.
happens.
I
All right,
think
I'm
it's
giving
better
you
that
mine.
I'll just take the 2 and then we're good.
Okay.
Yes.
Send to player. Boop. Pop.
And make sure everyone's attuned to whatever items they had.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, goody. I still have my pyro converger. I want to burn.
You have to be attuned to it. Oh no, you
I am.
attuned to the ring.
Yeah, the ring. Yeah,
So,
attune to your ring if you got it and you have a spot for it.
Yeah, you would have been able to attune to it during that short rest. or the ride
Also,
out. Mm-hmm.
During the short rest, I rewrapped my blessed bindings psychic damage instead of piercing damage.
Okay. So you guys, are you initially approaching in stealth, or are you just walking straight up?
No, so as we're walking up, he's gonna kind of bring it up to like a slight jog. As he's walking across, coming across the bridge, and basically as his foot hits the wooden plank of the bridge, he's gonna start going, Drulissa! Drulissa!
As you're
And
approaching,
once that happens, the other two are sneaking around the other side, the back.
as you're approaching, there's a couple of things that you notice.
Oh.
There is not smoke coming out of the little chimney.
Oh god.
Okay.
The
Fuck me,
windows
dude.
are
All
dark.
this for nothing.
I don't know. Maybe maybe it's warm. Doesn't need a fire.
You hear.
What's this
Well, go ahead
red
and give me-
mist?
Go ahead and give me a perception check with hearing is of benefit to you.
All of us or all of us?
Fuck.
Alara has advantage for hearing. So if you have something that gives you advantage for hearing, then go ahead.
I got big ears.
In the distance beyond the cabin, you hear like the faintest humming, like just like just sort of like Lego top hummings, the type of humming that somebody does when they're just sort of distracting themselves while doing a chore.
Okay.
About how far in the distance do I hear this?
You would say probably beyond 50 yards, but there's like trees and everything, so it's hard to like pinpoint it.
Does anybody else hear that? Alara stops and holds up her hand.
You can hear it very faintly now that it's been called out to you, Vosti. Valerius
do.
and Dakin, you don't.
No.
I hear somebody humming, like way far away. Well, not way far away, but far away.
Do we know what general direction?
From the other side of the cabin.
So behind it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it worth
Do you want me
trying
just
to look
go
inside the
in-
house?
Yeah. Do you want me to just go
Yeah.
up to a window and see if I can see anything?
Yeah, do that.
Are you going just
Can I,
walking straight up or being sneaky?
I would definitely try to stealth up there.
as we're approaching, can I ritually cast Detect Magic just to make sure she doesn't get another door bomb in the face?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and detect magic. You are aware that this is a magical place. So it might not give you super specifics in a very quick amount of time, but
I'm really just hoping, like, if I see a glowing glyph on the door she's about to touch, that's like my real only huge concern right now.
understood. Okay, go ahead and do a stealth check. And if you're going with her because of the range of detect magic, you can also give one. Dakin.
I shall. I'm going to do Emboldening Bond on myself, Vosti, and Alara.
Okay.
That's a D4, right?
Yes.
Got it.
Okay. So, you creep up to the house. They're being very quiet for the two and Skivroks that are looking on. The place is very magical. This whole glen is giving off magic, Dakin. But you don't see any glyphs suddenly coming to light at all on any of the entrances or the walls that you can see as you're approaching. Alara, as you move up to the window and look inside, you can see that like all of the candles have been put out. The fire underneath the cauldron has been banked, and it's just full of sleeping people in their bunks. You don't see Julissa.
I turn back and look at Boasty and Val, and then each one in turn, I mind link and share that information with them. And then I don't know where Dax is, if he's looking in the window, but if he's not, I relay that to him as well through mind link.
You want to start trying to wake them while we go investigate the hum?
Do you want to separate yourselves?
I mean, I can. We're already going to be separating ourselves, even if we're at the hut.
50 yards away versus inside and outside is a little different.
I think we stay here with... I have a weird sneaking suspicion that we stay here.
Do we all want to go inside and start waking people up?
Looks to the others. Do we want to do that?
Maybe.
Wake people, set fire, tip over cauldron, eat frog as convenient.
Maybe. Yes, maybe.
Or
Unless
you
we-
just stay out here and prepare in case she shows up, and I'll go in and start waking people up.
What was the humming again? We just heard walking away?
There's just humming.
We just
heard
hear
humming.
someone in the woods humming.
Oh no, they ain't.
And I see nothing inside. Well, I see the sleepers, but it's there's nobody home, basically.
Alright, what if everyone but one person goes inside and tries to wake as many as possible?
Who do we want to be the one outside? I think it's either you or me.
Let's be me, because I can at least take a pretty heavy first hit
You sure?
if needed. Yes, I'm able to see it coming as well, potentially. But do be listening.
Or do the two of you stay out here and Dax and I go?
Yeah, maybe. That might be better.
All right.
All right,
Just
let's go.
Let
Me and
Skivrox
Boasty
go
stay
first.
outside the door.
Skivrox creaks open the door and steps inside.
If Skivrox doesn't immediately implode, then I go
Yep.
in after him.
Yep, that's why I said him go first.
Okay.
Once I'm
What,
inside,
what happens? Did he die?
I'm looking
They
around.
go inside the door. Is Dakin
Okay.
going in too?
Yes.
Okay. The two that are outside, how long do you wait?
Do we still hear the humming?
Yeah.
We hear the
And
humming.
actually, you got a 19 in total on your intelligence save that you rolled at the top of the game, Vosti. And as you are waiting out there, because you scouted around the hut, there were more pillars when you guys came here before, sort of holding up the roof. And there was one other window. That's weird.
Valerius, is this the same cabin? It doesn't look the same.
I look at the cabin. Is there any way I could tell, reflect, reminisce?
There was a window here, and there are pillars.
You can make another intelligence saving throw if you'd like to.
Saving throw?
Mm-hmm. Seems like the same cabin.
I mean, it looks same. I mean, but I guess I necessarily wasn't paying the closest attention to it specifically.
You can give me a perception check too if you'd like to. Both of you can actually.
Oh, big fucking boys.
You don't hear anyone moving around inside of the cabin. You only hear soft snoring of sleepers.
Like, if I looking in where they went when they stepped in the door, do I still see them moving around inside? Because like,
It's shadowy. You don't see if they've moved out of the way of the door, then you don't see them, but you see that like the fire is banked on the cauldron, the sleepers are in their beds, the candles have been put out, and Drulissa
What
is
is this?
not there.
What is this fog? Has this always been here?
Yeah.
I didn't notice it until just now.
I don't hear them moving in there.
I don't either. This is fucked.
Should we go in?
This is
Fuck
fucked,
it,
right?
Stay all together? Yes.
Do we still hear singing?
You faintly do off in the distance.
I don't hear it, but I trust because I've heard 2 people say that they hear it. I think, should we just go in so we're all together?
Fuck. He's gonna take his axe out from his tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. Best laid plans. Right, brother.
Yeah.
Well,
In we go.
here we go.
And step in.
And as the 4th and 5th people to trigger the illusion spell step through it,
God damn it.
the hallucinatory terrain and programmed illusion
Oh,
flicker out.
fucking
Okay.
bullshit.
okay.
Nah, you suck.
Okay.
This is
all right.
bullshit. I quit.
The door that they stepped through flumps forward onto the ground. When you guys step in, you find what Skivrox and Alara and Dakin have been aware of. You are in a little room that's set up for tea. What is interesting about this room are the following details. There is no door to get out.
Okay.
On all 4 walls, the ceiling, and the floor, there is a 5-foot by 10-foot mirror reflecting the room back to you.
Oh.
You also see in this space some items that have been set out for tea. Let me know when you're ready to learn a little bit more. Because you might just be
Notes of-
reacting to the fact that you are not in the place you thought you were. So let me
Yeah.
know.
I mean, so when we step in, specifically when Vosti and Val step in,
Mhm.
I see the other 3.
Yes.
They are alive. They're breathing.
Yep.
What the fuck?
What you guys have been noticing, Alara and Dakin, because you've been here a couple of minutes longer, is this room is very cozy. There's a low tea table with 2 chairs set to it and a tea set, some biscuits on a tray. The room itself smells faintly of chamomile.
Alara just sighs in frustration. She's pissed. She is so pissed. Welcome to the tea party.
Fuck.
Oh, there's also a ladder in one of the corners that goes basically from the edge of the mirror on the ceiling to the edge of the mirror on the floor.
Based on what you've said to me, this is supremely bad that there's mirrors in here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. This is the last thing I'd expected.
Surely it can't be. Who's a what's its?
I don't know anymore, honestly.
Well, we killed them, but she is aware that we had dealings. Didn't she mention something like that? Unfortunately, fuck, if we all got our fortunes told, did we just allow her to step in? I didn't even think about that until just now.
None of us thought about it.
Fuck.
How any of us could have.
If you'd like to, you can do investigation or perception checks to get a better sense of your surroundings.
Investigation or perception?
Mm-hmm.
Take a dirty 20. What do you say, Skid Row?
Okay. Those of you who rolled perception, you look at... Well, actually, let me just double check with 3 of you. Are you looking in any of the mirrors?
Well, we don't have any choice, right? Because one of them's the length, the size of the wall.
Yeah, there is wall that is, like, there's space between it because the mirror's only 5 feet, and the space here is about 20 feet by 20 feet by 20 feet by 20 feet.
Oh.
But
That's a
there's
5
a
foot
5
wide
foot
mirror?
by 10 foot mirror on each of the walls, and then one in the center of the ceiling and the one in the center of the floor. And then a ladder, and then the tea table, 2 chairs, a tea set, and biscuits on a tray.
I mean, instinctively, I probably would have looked into one of them.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
given the fact that you walk into a room and there's 6 mirrors.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everybody
Yeah.
or just those who rolled perception?
This is for the perception folks.
Okay.
So, those who have rolled perception, as you were looking in the mirrors, it's simply a reflection, except that you think that there's like a slight tilt on the angle that you're seeing, so that way it's very clear. Like everything that you can see in this room, you can see in the reflected room. You also notice that the reflection in the floor is upside down. So, like, you're looking down at the room when you're looking through the floor. And then it's also upside down on the ceiling. So when you're looking up at the room in the ceiling mirror, you're looking basically down at the objects that are here. So you can see everything. Alara, you notice that there is... with your investigation, there is an anomaly in one of the mirrors. Specifically, the north wall mirror, so the one that is up, basically. One of the biscuits has been bitten into. And in the room that you are in, they're intact.
She like squints at the mirror. She looks down at the table, squints at the mirror, looks at the table. I don't know if you guys see this, but in that mirror on the table, this biscuit right here, it's been bitten, but not the one here. Now, I'm not going to bite it to make it look like the one in the mirror, but...
Kivrok, bite that.
Ghosty nods.
Okay. And he climbs up onto the chair and then reaches forward and takes a bite of the biscuit. Is it poisoned?
I don't think
know.
so.
I'm
But it's
immune
okay.
to poison, so it's okay if it
That's
is.
good. I hope not. It might be. This might be the game we're supposed to play.
And then once he bites it, she takes it and puts it on the plate in the same position as the one in the mirror.
Okay.
Just remember, we're dealing with a fae.
Yeah, well, she's dealing with the Maldosos and that guy.
God damn's right.
And Skivrocks.
Yes, you too.
You arrange the biscuit just so, and now it matches the reflection in the north wall. But there isn't like a chime or any other like pressure of magic. Dakin, for you, this whole space is magical. All of the mirrors are magical. It's all giving off illusion, some teleportation magic, and you're pretty sure that each one of these mirrors is like a portal.
Okay. There. We might have to go through the mirrors.
Of course we do.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Doesn't matter which first.
Which one was the one that had something wrong in it, Alara?
That one, and she points at the north wall mirror.
Dax will walk up and, with a tentacle rod, just touch it to the mirror and see if it goes through.
The image kind of distorts a little bit, like pressing against something with a little bit more surface tension than water, and then the very tip of it pierces through.
He'll just glance back.
Come on, everybody, grab my hand. And then she'll like stick her hand back so that they can all link up and make a chain, and she's just ready to walk on through.
Grab onto the chain.
Yeah.
And also,
Come on, Skivrocks!
He holds on as well. And with that, you step through the mirror?
Yeah.
The one to the north?
Yep.
Okay. You find yourselves in a library. It feels much more vast, but you also feel sort of contained to that same sort of 20 by 20 space as you step in. The walls are lined with bookshelves. There's a central reading desk with an open book, and there's flickering candles on the desk itself with which to read by. And you also see a 5 by 10 foot mirror on each of the walls between the bookcases, one on the floor and one on the ceiling.
Do we think this is like the last room and we have to find the one that's wrong?
I think so. Let's each take a mirror and study to see if anything's different than what we see.
Alara kind of chuckles wryly. Very would have loved this room.
Lock it in.
Okay.
Alara kind of gives Skivrocks a little consolatory head pat. It's okay, I missed her too.
Okay. Which mirrors do you each look into?
I'll take the north one again.
Okay.
I will
South.
take east. Pretty much how we're standing.
Okay. Skivrocks will look at the ground. Okay, go ahead and you can do a perception check or an investigation check. Skivrocks do investigation.
Oh yeah, I had D4.
Yeah, you have a D4. You can add if you want to. Skivrocks
What's wrong?
sucks.
Oh, I was hoping it was a nat 20.
No.
Like a 2.
It's okay, Skivrocks. You
No.
tried your best.
He's like, it's a mirror.
I see me.
Valarius and Elara, you are both confident that your mirrors are not, that they have the exact same arrangement of objects and such as the room that you are currently in.
Mine looks the same.
I think mine's the same too.
Mine's the exact same.
I hear what the boys say.
You're not super sure. You don't have any confidence in whether or not there's a detail that you're missing. This room is a lot more complicated. There's tons and tons of books on the shelves, and it's hard to notice if maybe like one of the books has been exchanged or something like that.
I can't tell. And someone... Fresh eyes.
Just kind of looks like a library.
Yeah, just a lot of books.
I'll go up and look at Vosti's.
I'll go help Dax.
Okay. You guys can do perception or investigation with advantage. Okay. Valerius, you're confident that yours is not correct. Elara, you and Dakin are still uncertain about the west wall. Skivrox is really confident about the floor, and nobody's looked at the ceiling.
So I'm confident that this one that was Vosti's is the exact same.
It's the exact same. Yep.
Yeah, it's not this one either.
I don't know. I can't see some of the titles on some of these books.
Let me look at Skiv Rocks and then I'll come over.
Oh no, I checked it already. I'm pretty confident.
I'm just gonna double check, my little man.
Oh, okay.
And I go and I look at his.
Hey, Skibrox, you can fly. Why don't you check the ceiling real quick?
Okay.
Since you checked the bottom one so well.
He turns into a raven and flies up and then perches on the top rung of the ladder and starts peeking in there.
You want me to roll with advantage again?
Mm-hmm. Not with advantage. You're looking on your own.
Shit.
So we'll take the first result.
I can't tell what that would have been.
Which is
A
a total
4.
of 8.
Yeah.
You don't see if there's any differences or if it's the exact same. Skivrock seemed pretty confident.
How about you come look over here and I'll double check the floor.
I go over to Dare.
Hey, don't stand on me.
Yeah.
How would we even get in the ceiling if it's that one?
There's a ladder.
Oh yes. Oh, sorry. Okay, I didn't clock that this room also had the ladder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in case I neglect to mention it, if there's any additional spaces that you move into that are similar, they'll all have the mirrors and then a ladder that helps you get from the floor to the ceiling.
Okay.
Skibrock starts cawing. Elara, you don't see any real differences in the room, but also there could be something. But then again, Valerius didn't see anything that stood out, and Skivrox was very confident that it was the exact same as the room.
I don't think so. I mean, Skivrock seemed pretty confident, but I don't know.
What about the one that her and Dakin were hemming and hawing on?
I wasn't sure on that one either. It's just
you're
room.
pretty sure that they're the same spaces, that the reflections are the same thing, but you're not like completely confident. Like you wouldn't stake your life on it unless you decided to walk through the mirror, and then maybe you are staking your life through it on it. But Skivrock's cause again.
We don't speak bird, buddy.
He taps his beak against the frame of the mirror.
I think he's confident that one is this different.
We want to
She
tempt
looks
it.
up at him questioningly.
He
Caw
taps
once.
some more.
Caw once if it's a bad mirror, caw twice if it's a good mirror.
What denotes bad and good?
Yeah, I was
He
about
sort
to
of tilts his head.
Tap the mirror if something's different in it.
He taps the mirror.
All right. Let's look. Everyone take a quadrant, study it. It's fucking upside down. Got to pay attention.
All right, well, let's look at the ceiling.
Okay, you guys can make either a perception or an investigation.
Oh, I forgot my fucking D4.
We'll roll it then.
Every time.
Okay.
19, okay.
As you look up in the mirror, you notice that the candles on the desk in the ceiling mirror have blue flame instead of yellow.
Holy shit, he was right.
Oh, yeah. Good job, Skivrox.
Good job, bird buddy.
You see the candles? They're different. The flame.
Yeah.
Um,
I start climbing the ladder. Up and
Skivrox
away, I
turns back
guess.
into himself. Do you still need me to be a raven?
Right now,
no.
no.
Okay.
I'm gonna snap my fingers and cast thaumaturgy and make it the correct color, matching color.
Okay. You do?
I do.
Mhm.
Does that mean we go up?
Yep,
So-
through the ceiling.
And so you do? You climb up?
I guess so, yeah. Not
Yeah.
sure
Are you
how.
Sure. There's a
Yeah,
ladder.
I mean,
The ladder.
oh, they go straight up? I thought it just like
Yes.
leaned up against the wall or something.
No,
No,
it's
it goes up.
straight up from
Yeah.
the edge of the
Okay, yeah.
floor mirror to the edge of the ceiling mirror.
Yeah, I'll start climbing.
Okay. As you guys pass through this mirror, you find yourself in another space. A music hall. It's an elegant room with a grand piano, a music stand, scattered sheet music is all over the floor. There's filigreed paintings on the wall, and a very fancy parquet flooring. There's also a 5-foot by 10-foot mirror on all 4 walls, one in the center of the floor, one in the center of the ceiling, and a ladder going straight up and down beside them.
All right.
Pick a wall.
I'll take the ceiling this time.
I'll take the north wall again.
I'll take the
Yep.
floor. Oh,
I'm dead.
Same roll?
Yep.
Oh my god, I keep every
my dude.
My fucking dude.
Okay.
shit roll too.
Valerius, you're pretty confident that the mirror in the ceiling is accurately reflecting what is in the room that you're in.
Okay.
Boasty, you're unsure. Alara, you're pretty confident that the north room is also a reflection of the room that you're in. And Dakin, you're unsure. Skivrox. Do, 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 do. Is like at first starts kind of like tapping at the mirror like he's reenacting his bird beak, but then he recalls that he can talk and he says, "The floor is the same."
Yeah, down here's the same.
Over here's the same.
Or I should say up
I'm just not sure on mine.
here. I'll go look at Dakins this time.
I can't tell on fucking any of these.
I'll go
You have a bit
help
of
my
dust
big
in your
brother.
eye. What's happening?
What happens if we go through a wrong mirror?
I don't know.
I don't want to find out.
I'd rather not find out either.
Is this
Okay.
a normal roll or an advantage?
If you guys are working together, then one of you can make it an advantage.
Roll that
help
shit
you.
again, Val. Well, actually, maybe I should roll perception.
You and Alara are working together. Val and Dakin are working together.
Oh, my bad. What do you usually roll?
Well, I'm rolling investigation. I have a +7.
Plus the 4, hit it. Yeah.
Vosti and Alara, you're pretty confident that the east wall matches the room that you are in. Dakin, Valerius, there's like the papers are kind of all over the place. It's hard to tell.
Can't tell on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I'm positive that this is the same. So.
I know the ceiling was the same.
And the floor.
And I know the north wall, so that by process of elimination, that's the only wall left. I mean, do we have to fix what is wrong?
Maybe we should just keep trying to do that just in case.
All right, I'll come look and see if I can figure out what's wrong. And then I'll go over to the west wall and look.
Okay. You can make an investigation or a perception with advantage.
Is the one that hasn't been looked at?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
What?
There is one that hasn't been looked at. Alara, you feel very confident that this room on the west mirror reflection matches the room that you guys are in.
What hasn't been looked at?
The south mirror.
I thought that's what
I was
Valerius
looking
looked
at
at.
the ceiling.
He
looked at the ceiling.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's my
All
bad.
right, I'll walk over. I'll look. Fuck it. You
I
know
think
what
this wall is good, guys. I think this
why don't we
wall's
all
good.
just fucking look at the south one?
Let's all come over here and look.
Stare. One of you could make
Just
a
all
roll
arms
with
crossed?
advantage.
Care Bear Stare. Alara. Oh,
Valerius
all right.
decided
Oh.
for you. But
Oh, I thought you
Sure.
said everyone. My bad.
that's fine.
he does notice that the grand piano's lid is closed in this reflection.
Oh, yeah, this is the one. The piano lid's closed.
Ah, that was kind of simple, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We should have started with this one. All right, Skivrox, can you close that lid, please?
Yeah. And he walks over and just like gets up on the piano and kicks the stand so it slaps down.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fucking metal. Let's all walk in. Wizard of Oz style, arm in arm.
To see the wizard, the wonderful hag of the woods.
I
You
don't
pass through
think
the mirror.
we're in there. I can't say the place. I don't think we're there anymore.
You can't-
The Marwin.
No,
That's
Marwin.
it.
Marwin.
The Marwin.
I don't think we're in McDonald's anymore.
You enter into a new space. For all of you, there's a sense of nostalgia that hits you. Although it's not a space that you've been, it is a greenhouse, and it is lush with exotic plants, hanging ivy. In the center around the floor mirror, there is a fountain, like a pool with 4 little like trickling fountains in each of the corners. There are 5-foot by 10-foot mirrors on all 4 walls, in the center of the floor and in the ceiling, and a ladder going up and down.
Does it remind me of Mom's?
Does have that sort of vibe to it. I'll look in the floor again.
I'll take the north wall.
I'll take east.
I'll take south.
We're going west.
Go ahead and make your rolls.
Oh.
So bad on these every time.
Why are you rolling so
I've
bad?
just been rolling so bad all day.
Skivrox just now he's made a habit of it. He's fixated. He taps on the edge of the mirror with his claw to indicate it's fine.
I ain't got nothing. I don't know.
Actually, Alara, you're pretty confident that that's a different species of ivy in the reflection that you're looking at than the one in this place. You'd have to get closer to really know, but from this distance, it doesn't seem like it's the same. Valerius, you're really uncertain. Like, Mom's shop is not a place that you hung out in, so you're just trying to like count leaves on things, and you haven't gotten anywhere in making a decision.
He's like,
Vosti,
he's just like super close to the mirror, and you just hear him like kind of out loud, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Vosti, this
Are you
room
counting
is-
leaves over there?
No.
The room that you're in matches the wall that you're looking at here.
I'm good on mine.
No, it doesn't. Now that you've looked
What?
again.
What?
Dax, you're fine. Vosti, you were just like, everything in this room is exactly the same. Because you weren't looking for anything truly out of order, and then you realized that the water in the fountains is flowing upwards instead of downwards.
Everything looks good and... Wait a second. That water is moving in the wrong direction.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Well, it does in the mirror.
I don't know how we're gonna try to do that one.
I like lean over and try to see what he's seeing. Do I notice the water going in the wrong direction?
Mm-hmm. Since he pointed it out to you. Mm-hmm.
Is anyone able to move water?
Not
Don't look
today.
at me.
No. Just turn the mirror upside down. I don't.
Do we...
Mirrors work.
What about the ceiling? Should we look at that?
look
I mean,
up.
sure, look at some
Yeah.
other...
I look at the ceiling to see if it looks the same.
Go ahead and make a roll.
Motherfucking shit.
Yeah, I guess that's a good idea. Let me look as well.
Oh,
Holy mother!
you got this, Dakin?
Is it? Is that it?
This is when
it-
Dakin shines, baby!
Come on, Dakin, big
Nat
fucking
20,
money.
nat 20, nat 20.
Let's fucking go! You actually called it! You actually fucking called it!
Holy shit.
Let's go!
You're all just starting to contemplate, what if these rooms actually have 2 exits to them that are good? And then Dakin looks up and says, no, that's the same.
Oh, god damn it. What a fucking waste of clear sight for you.
So you've got a room where possibly the ivy is different, and then a room where the water is flowing the wrong direction.
Dax, come here. Come look at this.
Hmm?
And point out the ivy. Is this that one variant of ivy that Mom is growing? The same? What's over there?
Can I
can
make
do a
a
nature check
herbalism kit
Or
check?
an herbalism kit check if you'd like to.
I'd love to.
Fucking shit.
Oh,
No,
rolling.
that's the same. It's just like there's a slightly different lighting coming in from these fake windows, but it's definitely the same kind of ivy.
Oh, guys, this is way easier when it's a place you've been before.
Oh, yes, that's probably true, yeah. Well, how the hell are we going to get the water to go the wrong way?
I don't think we actually have to.
We didn't change the color of those lights. None of us
Yeah,
could have done that, and none of us did.
Vosti did.
Boasty did.
Did you?
He thaumaturgy.
Oh, thaumaturgy. Shit, yeah, I didn't catch that. I don't think I can do water backwards.
What if we
Today.
just go into it and see what happens?
All right, let's go. She grabs hands and starts heading to the mirror.
Go in.
Okay. Before you guys go, Dakin, in the room that you're currently in, under some of the plants and everything, something did kind of catch your eye.
I go and brush them aside.
In the plants there, you almost wouldn't notice it, except that it's got, like, now that you've moved it, you can definitely see it. But because it's got some flowers and leaves and such on it, this robe was nearly perfectly disguised. But you do see a cloak just sort of laying in this flower bed.
I'll pull it out.
Okay. It is definitely magical.
Does it look like Barry's cloak?
It does not look like Vary's
Okay.
cloak. Let me go ahead and just...
Does it look like Barry? Has she been turned into a cloak?
Oh my god!
Very
it's Barry's
a
been
rose?
skinned!
It is
Then
a
he kinda
cloak
fell
that is
asleep again.
woven from living plants with the rich green of stems and vines
Sorry.
sprinkled with bright yellow, red, and whites of various flower petals.
The cloak of gardening?
Not quite sure.
What'd you find there, Dax?
It's a magic cloak. I'll sort of shake it out.
I will share the picture.
Whoa!
That's sick!
That's awesome. Ah, who thought that up?
Look at the things on the hood.
Total, like, Assassin's Creed looking.
Yeah, very Assassin's Creed vibe. Can't wait for the new one. I want to play the shit out of it.
Same.
I figured you would. Didn't you?
I wasn't super hyped about it at first, and then the more I've been seeing about it, it looks sick.
Looks dope. Fucking dope.
This is a special item that was designed by the folks at Benios. It's very cool.
It's very cool. What's that on the front of it? Brick looking? Where the collar might be?
I think it's just sort of like woven roots that kind of create sort of like a
Like a
inner
class.
collar. Mm-hmm.
Oh, got it.
That's so cool.
Should someone put it on?
We don't know what it does. do
Yeah, it
we?
might be, like,
That's-
cursed.
Could be.
I think we hold on to it. We put it in the
Shove
bag.
it in the bag and
Sure.
I holds open the bag. If you want to throw
Oh.
it at me, I'll put it in there.
Toss it in there.
Do you have any way
it
of
makes you a
identifying?
really good gardener.
I don't think I can at the moment.
It makes you a really good gardener.
What if it's like a make it or break it? Like, what
have
if
it in the
during
bag.
the fight that's inevitable, someone just puts this on and they become like a fucking tree, like that tree ant that we found?
That'd be kind of cool.
Charles?
Charles.
Okay, but
Is his name Charles?
Yeah.
What if we come chuck the trunk?
Woodchuck.
Trunk.
but don't you usually have to spend some time getting to
Oh,
know
yes, probably.
your cloaks and your rings and
Mhm.
your I don't think we have time to really sit down and
No,
get to
no,
know
no.
this.
I
You're
think
right.
only if you have to attune to it.
Yes, maybe it doesn't require it. Oh, this is just. I'm actually very intrigued with this.
I take it
Like,
out.
why
and
would
put
it be
on.
here if it's. Whoa!
Let's go.
You feel that it is a magical cloak. You get the sense that whatever its abilities are, you don't need to be attuned.
I'm fine.
Do you have poison ivy now?
Yo!
You can do a medicine check if you'd like to.
You know what? Yeah, I'm I'm an herbalist. Can I like
Mhm.
look at the flowers that are on here and?
Sure.
Nature check.
Yes.
Well, row.
These are flowers that somebody imagined and brought
These
to
aren't-
life.
These aren't any real flowers that I've ever seen.
I see the ability it gives me, but it doesn't give me a description for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna assume
Yeah, you don't have it identified
yes.
yet, but that's what it does.
I feel fine. I'm, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it feels a little tingly, but
Yeah, it feels like a magical cloak, but it doesn't feel like it's like you need to unlock anything from it. Whatever effect it has, it currently has.
All right, well, let's
Well,
go,
look good.
flower boy.
thank you.
It looks good.
Thank you.
With the very tail end of your right before it fades, there's a necromantic quality to this robe. Dakin.
A little bit of necromancy on that, but I don't think that's a problem for you.
Not all necromancy is necessarily evil.
Healing spells are necromantic.
Yeah,
Do you
Um,
continue?
I guess so.
Yeah. Everyone good? Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna be so real. I missed all of the description of that cloak because I'm watching the game. Chiefs won. We're going to the Super Bowl.
Yay, that's amazing. I will not deduct a level from you for not paying
Oh.
attention.
Chiefs and
Oh.
Eagles.
Chiefs Eagles.
That was
So,
cool.
the room that you enter into is a small armory. There are weapons neatly displayed on racks, shields hung on walls, and suits of armor along one wall. There is
Wait, do you mean-
also
Sorry.
5-foot by 10-foot mirrors on all four walls, one in the center of the floor, one in the center of the ceiling, and a ladder leading up to the one in the ceiling.
Oh, yo.
I mean, just for fucking now that we found a cloak,
Mm-hmm.
just for shits and gigs, I'm gonna use magic awareness.
Okay.
Any concentrated magic around?
The whole entirety of this place is concentrated magic, but I will let you abandon searching for the reflection in the mirror if you want to just be investigating this room to see if you can find anything that is particularly concentrated.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Do that.
You can go ahead and do investigation. Everybody else, pick a mirror and do your investigation. Let me know what you're doing. Skip Rocks is doing the floor again.
I'm down here. I'll take South Wall.
Okay.
West wall.
West Wall, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. I'm Ronald
Okay.
Reagan. Sound like George W. though.
Vosti, you're not seeing anything. You can continue to search if you would like to. Alara, Valerius, and Dakin, you're like squinting and tilting your head and like counting arrows that you can see and like measuring, like trying to like measure with your hands the length of swords and stuff. You're not quite sure if any of these match the place that you're in. They look
I
really,
don't-
really close.
I don't know. Anybody want to swap walls?
Fucking talking to myself. What did you say about the South Wall again?
You don't know.
You're not sure.
I'll switch with you. I can't fucking tell shit on this one.
What about you, Dax?
They just a bunch of armor and swords.
you want to take Val's old wall, and I'll take your wall.
Yeah.
So because I'm looking for the item, I can't look in any mirror.
Correct. Because you're
Fuck.
trying to focus through all of the magic that you're aware of to try and
Do I
find
only
that
get one
focused
roll?
bit. You can roll again on this turn.
Again? The same
Bro,
thing.
the same
what
number.
is wrong with you?
The same number. We're all just gonna keep cycling walls.
What? Why are you rolling so bad all of a sudden?
Skivrox cries out, "Everything is upside down!"
No
In
shit.
here.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait.
I didn't mean to yell at you.
What do you mean? Everything's upside down in here.
Look, when you look at down at the floor, see everything's upside down. I should see like little.
Oh yeah,
you should
that's
look-
how it's been in every room.
Wait, do I
don't
look
notice
down
that.
and does it like actually not match up to how a mirror would work?
It's no, but none of the rooms have matched up because
Yeah, they've all
it
been like that.
Specifically, has been showing, making sure that you can see all of the details. Oh yeah, I forgot that that's how it's been every time I've looked
Okay.
into a floor mirror. Sorry, I didn't mean to cause any confusion. Boasty, I'm putting something on your sheet as you are investigating one of the suits of armor.
In my inventory?
Yeah, it's coming right now.
He found a gun. No. it's-
A plate of armor that gives force damage resistance.
Ooh. Wait, plate armor?
Yes. It's 18 AC. This is for you, my mans. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it gives you force resistance. I mean, we may come across something that's got a better magical thing, but
I mean, I want.
okay, I'll
normal
let
plate armor
everybody
to
get
begin
to
with,
the
so-
mirrors first, and then I'll do my
Yeah.
RP.
I can't see shit in this. Do we want to cycle again? I'll take the west wall.
Yeah, I don't see anything either.
Dax, come up here.
All right, I'm on the ceiling.
Quit digging in the trash can.
There's no
Boasty.
God.
He's up here, brother. You're on the wrong window.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I'm telling you, we ain't here.
Valerius, Alara,
Yeah.
and Dakin. All of you see that the reflection has a suit of armor on a stand that the room you are in currently does not. Dakin, you're aware that's because Vosti has just taken a suit of armor off of that stand. Otherwise, everything in that reflection is the exact same.
Okay. So wait,
This mirror has some armor in it that's not in this room.
Same. We
Wait,
all
is it
turn
this
back and
armor?
you can look at
So
Vosti holding the
are there
armor.
two broken mirrors?
I think
Are you
I
talking
found out
about-
what's wrong?
This armor.
Well, I don't know. Why are you just picking things up?
Well, it's magic.
Oh.
I found something for Vosti. I'm sorry.
Hi.
Something for
We're talking
Valerius.
about ourselves in
Hello, I
third
am Vosti.
person now.
Vosti has found something for Valerius.
What is it? I mean, not what is it, but like.
It's this armor.
Ooh.
Would you like to try it?
How long does it take me to put on plate armor?
It's gonna take you probably a good 15 minutes. I mean, if you get some help, you can shorten that a bit.
If you're giving me this, then Dakin, do you want this? And he'll kind of gesture to the cloak.
well, you should give it to Alora.
I
She's got
really
two
think that
cloaks?
this one might be good for you. Yeah,
I mean,
do
I'll
so
wear-
do I
I'll wear
technically
two
know what this
cloaks.
ability
It's gonna be
is?
very warm.
Do I technically actually know what this ability is on it, being that I'm
No.
carrying it, even though I haven't fully identified it?
Yeah, because you haven't identified it and it hasn't come into play in any way, you don't have any way of saying anything other than it's got flowers. You do flowers, right?
Okay, never
I
mind.
think
it has
I think
flowers.
the color of the flowers would complement your eyes so well.
You
Dax.
do flowers, right? You as well
Okay,
do
I can-
flowers.
I can put it on.
All right, let me unequip it and unattune and send it. unequipped. That's what you think. Oh!
What? What happened?
I put the plate armor on. So I'm gonna be spending the time to put it on, but that boosted my AC crazy.
Yeah, man.
My
That
21
does
AC.
require an achievement. You can get
Yes.
started on that if you would like to.
Yeah. Because I can still put it on. I just might
21?
not. I just might not be fully attuned to it
Mhm.
yet. Until I'm. Yeah. Yeah. I have
Bro, I could
21
even
AC
give
now.
you a boost. Oh no, that's just to attacks, isn't it? For my bolstering magic, I think. Never mind.
So, west and south walls are good contenders. Nobody's looked at east. Nobody's looked at ceiling.
I'll look at ceiling because fucking walls. Are stupid.
Yeah, I hate these stupid
I was-
walls. I'm gonna
my,
look with Val.
My 26 was on the ceiling.
Oh.
Oh, yours was on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Then the same answer is that the ceiling, as well as the north wall, now that you know, are the exact reflections. There is a difference now, but that was created by Vosti as opposed to having been a difference when you guys entered into the space.
So you said the ones that are still contenders are east and south?
West and south, you guys think have differences.
West and south.
North may also have a difference, and east. Basically,
one's
the walls
checked
you're not
east.
sure of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, someone come help me look at this wall.
And technically, Skivrox may not have detected anything from the floor. If you're looking together, you have advantage.
Both of us have advantage?
You would just make one roll
Just
for the
one of
wall.
us.
Okay, go ahead. Alara, what's your perception?
Oh, I roll investigation
investigate.
plus
Oh,
7.
what's it? Oh, fucking go for it, yeah.
You're confident that the east wall, with the exception of the armor that Vosti removed, is a match to the reflection, or the reflection matches the room that you're in.
This wall's good. It's not this one. The only difference is the armor that you're now wearing.
Smiles. Come down and look at this one.
Okay. If you and Dakin are looking together, one of you can roll with advantage. If you want to
wanna
just
roll with
roll, you
Dakin?
can. Alara.
Yeah, I'll roll.
Vosti, you can get back into this if you'd like to. Or you
Come
can
up
keep
here,
searching
big
for
brother, and
items.
help me look at this wall.
All right. Staring at it intensely.
Advantage if you're helping, or since you're helping me.
Oh,
Yeah.
staring at it
Even more
intensely.
intel-
No.
The north and south are also perfect reflections of this room that you're in, except for the armor that's been moved.
Is it the floor? Kivrox, did you do a bad
Kivrox?
job? Be honest.
I might have done a bad job because I forgot what the floors looked like when we stepped into this room between the other ones. Sometimes I just
damn it.
realize that I'm not the greatest.
I'll
Like
start.
I was not a floor inspector. That's not what I was trained to do. Now, if you
Right.
give
You
me
know what,
something you need
Skivrox?
delivered, huh?
It's you. You know what? You
Huh?
attempted it, and I'm glad that you're
Oh.
aware that you're not the best.
Hey, I know this might not be the time to tell this. Totally forgot to tell you this with Alara. Oh, we have to deliver a letter at some point soon. I'll fill you in on the details afterwards, but we have a side job we have to do.
What?
Yeah, and if we don't complete it
It's
within a
part of
year,
that-
we'll have a bounty put on our head.
It's
Well, let's
part
hope
of
we're
that
not in mirror prison for a
checklist.
year.
It's part of that checklist that we talked about. So yeah,
Oh.
let me look at the floor right here. Here, Dax. What do you think about this spot right here?
Let's peep this floor.
Let's peep the floor.
Fucking God!
The floor looks like a perfect reflection of the room that you're currently in, with the exception of the armor that you guys have fussed with.
What
The
the
floor is
fuck?
great.
So it's still the west wall that we have to look at, right? That's the one that we're still iffy on, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay.
Guys, just stand back. Help me look at the west wall, but stand back.
Why are you not rolling with advantage?
Listen, he has his
No,
D4. At least he's doing that.
One thing at a
Look,
time.
one
Let me see if
thing
I,
at a time.
let me see
okay?
if I just crit, I guess.
He's gonna build up to it.
He is gonna look at this
When-
wall so
I'm
hard.
sorry. Did you just suggest using a second mechanic?
I tried.
My
I'm
little
doing
magic
it like
brain
I
does
was
not do
actually
this.
rolling, and I only have one D20 and one D4.
In this reflection, you recognize that one of the other suits of armor is missing its helmet.
That armor doesn't have a helmet.
It looks
How
like
did you
Val.
miss this? It's a
It
big
looks like-
fucking helmet.
It looks like Val's like looking in the thing, trying to see what you're seeing, but you actually find out he's just admiring his new suit of armor he's wearing.
Yeah, like looking at Armin, you're like, oh yes, I see. Yeah, so look at that.
Is there like a random helmet somewhere in the room that we could put with that armor to make it match? Out of curiosity.
No, it's missing it. It's missing the armor.
Right. Is
Right,
there
now-
just some random? No, it's missing the helmet, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so we
Yeah,
just have
so-
to remove the helmet.
I'd grab the helmet off of the same statue. I can math out which one it is. I'll just
Okay.
put it on Skivrox's head.
Oh,
His head blows up.
Oh God, no.
it's like putting metal in a microwave. He just fries.
Be careful.
think
If you
so?
turn into a rat, you're definitely going to be stuck in that helmet.
oh.
All right, shall we go in?
Onward ho.
You guys step through the western mirror.
You can't call Valerius a hoe. He's never
Oh,
had sex.
And
Oh,
you are
true.
now in a stately study with a large desk.
Stately
globe.
study.
A map of
Spectacular.
Andromea is pinned to the wall. There's an ink pot and a quill that rest on the desk. And then on each of the four walls, there's a 5-foot by 10-foot mirror. There's also the same mirror on the ceiling, the floor, and a ladder up to the ceiling mirror.
Are we ever getting out of this hellhole?
Don't think we are. Should I look around for more magic things?
If you want to,
Sure, go for it. I'll stare really intently at this north wall.
I'll take the west
Fuck
wall.
it.
South wall.
I'll take the floor.
Good floor
Pay
inspection.
attention this time, buddy.
I
Mad.
will.
Does he still have the helmet on his head?
Yes.
Take it off.
It was a gift.
Just for a moment. Lift up the
Let's hold
visor.
on to it.
He lifts up the visor and looks around. This is the same. Vosti, where are you looking?
So you said it's a desk. It's got stuff on it, and then what's
you're
on the
looking
wall?
For stuff.
Yeah, I'm just
there's
looking for, like,
a
anything
map
magic.
Of Andromea. There's a globe. There is an ink pot and a quill that are on the desk, and otherwise it's just kind of like a nice study. It's very cozy.
Oh, I should probably also activate my
Alara,
magic awareness.
which mirror?
Oh, I
You're
only...
looking at the north mirror.
Yeah.
That's a perfect match for the room that you were in.
I'm like super sure that this mirror matches the room.
Perfectly. Valerius, perfect match for the room that you're in. And Dakin, you're looking at south or ceiling?
South.
Perfect match for the room that you're in.
So these are only regular items. Looking.
So far,
Regular
like,
looking
are you
one.
doing anything like special to search?
Yeah, I might have to. Oh, it's my last one.
I mean, you also can just like move stuff around, make it harder for everybody else.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't know. I don't. I don't really. I'm not gonna look for magic things this time. I'm gonna look in the west, or sorry, east mirror.
Okay. And so, same roll. You're very confident that this mirror to the east is a perfect reflection of the room that you're in.
Nothing in the east. Must be top? Is that was Skrillex looking down or up?
He's looking
Rox
down.
was looking down.
Let's
I'll
look
check
up.
the ceiling. Yeah, someone check the ceiling with me.
All right.
I'll look with her so she gets the advantage.
Okay. The ceiling
exact
is a perfect
same.
match to the room that you're in.
This is also a perfect match.
I'm gonna look at the wall that she was looking at originally too. I'm kind of just going over everything.
Okay.
Huh.
Someone want to double check the floor?
It's a perfect match, Valerius.
Fuck.
Let
It's
me
the
look at
same.
the floor again.
Watch the floor be wildly different. It's like the inside of a fucking nightclub, and
You're
he's like,
up
"It's
to
the
one."
same."
Oh no.
Identical.
Vosti, it's identical.
It looks the same, I suppose.
Well, let me see what I can see.
Alara, through the floor, the ink pot is spilled.
No, it's not, knucklehead. Look,
What?
the inkwell's spilled.
Where?
Right here. And she points.
Oh, yes, clever.
Knock over the inkwell.
Okay, let me
Rox
see.
slaps it across the room.
I don't know.
Oh. Well,
That was a little more oomph than
I don't
was
know if
hoping
that's
for.
probably not what needed to be. Doesn't need to match.
What?
Yeah, in the floor, it's spilled, so we...
Well, I kicked the piano.
Oh, it's in the. Wait, hold on.
What?
Is the ink spilled on the desk or on the floor?
It's just spilled on, like, it's just, like, been tipped over on its side.
Okay, no, I'm gonna pick it up and I'm just gonna tip it over on the desk
Okay.
so that it matches up instead of just launched across the room.
Okay.
You tried, Skivrox. You tried.
I'm being professional.
All
You
right.
drop kicked the ink when it only needed to be spilled.
I
we didn't
slapped it.
specify, to be fair.
Through the floor?
Yep.
Through the floor.
Where's the
Can I get everyone to give me a dexterity check as you're now trying to, like, basically descend through a floor looking for a ladder in a
a
room
check
that
or a
you-
saving throw?
Saving throw is better.
Everyone gets +5.
Why is this not? Oh. Wait, do I get advantage because of something?
No.
I think I think I
You get
do.
the
No?
1d4 if you want to.
No, I thought you don't.
Just like a,
If it's
It's
an
a
effect you
danger
can
sense
see.
thing.
danger sense.
Yeah, if it's an effect you can see.
Yeah, do I see this or is this just literally we're
It's the
falling
fact
into a
that
mirror?
It is no, it's the fact that you can't necessarily see what you're going down into because you have to pass feet.
Well,
first
add a
through
4
this
anyway.
mirror. Okay.
17.
Okay. And
Better than 13.
25.
Oh,
let me see.
Don't you
Uh,
land on me.
By the way, everybody don't forget that we're probably falling through together, so we're all within Valerius's range.
Yes.
yeah. I'm just gonna assume we've Wizard of Oz locked elbows every time we walk through the mirror.
Is that how you're going through this mirror rather than
No, I
trying to
don't-
take the ladder?
There's a ladder going down.
Yeah, it goes up and
Yes!
down. We don't just fall.
Once again, it's a straight up
Oh,
and
I was
down
wondering
ladder.
why we were doing a dex.
We
I didn't
run
know-
and we do swan dives into
The
the
reason
mirror.
that you're doing a dex check is every room has been different. It's just that there
Ah.
has been a ladder, but it's not necessarily been in the exact same spot. So you're going down feet first. Your head is not discovering where you're going into until the last part.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Note for future floor mirrors: someone poke your head through first to see where the mirror
rock.
is.
Yeah, but then you might fall
Honestly, you
through
guys
head
could
first.
just be doing that the entire time instead of doing all of this investigating if you wanted to.
What?
We could just put our head through every mirror, but we don't know if it'll blow it off. Don't let
Right,
her
we don't
bait
know
you.
what's gonna
Don't let her
happen. We
bait you.
could do it. I don't think we
I'm gonna
should
do
do
it.
it.
We could get
Anything you want
guillotined.
to.
We could get guillotined if
Go
we shove our
ahead and
head
try
through a
anything
mirror.
you
Yeah,
want
don't
to.
listen to. Do you hear how she's saying it?
I love you, Glenn.
Nah, y'all crazy. This girl got murder in her eyes.
Yeah, I ain't guillotining myself.
That's why she's giving us all these magic items, because there's a fucking
Yeah.
Godzilla's at the end of this tunnel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you go
just
through the
remember,
wrong
we
portal,
still
it
have to
does
fight a
fucking
hack.
900 force damage to you. Resist that,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
exactly.
Don't
She's
worry,
like,
I
"See, you
take
did
half
it."
damage.
450.
Yeah.
Somehow, one by one, but also linking arms, you climb down the ladder into a dining hall. There is a grand table with ornate chairs, a chandelier overhead, and an unfinished feast set out, including a roasted boar. On all four walls, there's a 5-foot by 10-foot mirror. There's also a mirror on the floor, on the ceiling, and the ladder going up and down.
I'll take this wall.
I'll take north.
The usual.
Actually, I'm gonna look around the room to see if anything looks out of place. Like magic-y items or
Okay?
hidden MacGuffins. What do I need to roll for that?
Investigation.
Cool!
You don't see
Right,
shit.
inspiration.
I don't see shit.
I think you do. No,
I
you
don't know. Do you?
No, I don't.
You don't.
I found a piece of dust in the corner.
You're like looking under the table, under each of the chairs, lifting up plates. Vosti and Alara, you're very
Shitting me.
confident that the mirrors that you're looking in on the east and the west side are perfect reflections of the room that you're currently in.
Mine's good.
Mine too. Did you find anything under that plate, brother?
I don't see shit.
How's it going, Dax?
Dakin? Has he been replaced?
What?
Wait, is that a thing that can happen?
I don't know.
Don't start shit.
Oh. The floor is fine. I mean, it matches.
Well, you said that last time.
I
He's
go
doing his
and look at the north wall now that I can find jack shit. I can't find any fucking thing. I don't know. Find a magical spoon or something.
You want me to look for a magical spoon?
Yeah, go for it, buddy.
Okay.
I look at the north wall.
You're confident that it matches.
This one's clear.
Dakin, if you rolled, I didn't see anything come through.
I did not, but I think I'm getting it's not popping up my box to put in my add-on,
Yeah,
so I'm just gonna
Mine was
refresh real quick.
disconnecting, reconnecting for a bit. It was weird. I'm wondering if it's like connection issues.
It possibly is. We've been doing quite a lot of rolling very rapidly as well. I can roll for you if you would like.
I've just loaded back in, so
Okay.
let's just see if this works. It rolled.
Mhm.
That was on the south wall, which I assume does not.
You're not sure. You're sort of like angling your head, trying to make sure that the angles of the tables are just right and counting all of the plates.
I go and look at whatever wall or floor that Skivrax looked at.
Floor.
Floor. I look at the floor.
Okay.
Wait, you rolled a 23 for the north wall, correct?
Yes. Yeah,
and
it
was that one okay?
Yeah, that one was okay.
Okay.
You agree with Skivrox. It looks fine. It's a perfect reflection.
All
You
right.
can't
I'm
see
going to
any
look at the
differences.
ceiling.
Okay.
I don't see shit.
Alara, in the reflection in the ceiling, the roasted boar on the table has no head.
Oh, it's the ceiling, guys. Look, the boar has no head.
Lob that shit off.
Slice.
Skivrox, is chunking metal behind him looking for a magical spoon. Any of you can give me a perception check if you'd like to.
I would love to.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Yeah, there's those.
Jesus.
Oh.
Okay, so I rolled a nat 1, but I already have inspiration. Can I give that to Val?
Yes. Valerius.
Yeah.
He just chucked like an amulet behind
Oh.
him.
I fucking dive for it. Give up!
What?
Nothing. Keep going. I pick it up and I turn it over in my hand.
He's throwing spoons left and right.
One whips past my head. Motherfucker! I look over the cool little amulet.
You recognize this amulet as
Oh.
similar to one you've seen recently.
No fucking way. I kind of
What?
tilt my head and then I look at him and I hold it up. It's the fucking amulet of health that Naira was selling.
Is that what
Not
it
the
is?
exact same one, obviously, but the-
Yeah.
But like
that's
it.
what it is. Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? How? Wait. How? What is happening?
I think
You-
we're
you
creating
mentioned-
these things. He wanted plate armor,
Yes.
flowers that someone imagined.
Who imagined flowers?
Well, I had
Either me or
flowers when I
Lara
was.
or you?
Remember when I was?
Could it?
Well.
Well, it's also possible that maybe we didn't specifically create these.
Oh fuck.
Maybe
Oh
someone else?
fuck. Oh fuck. Oh
What?
fuck.
What? What?
Let's-
Are we fucking asleep?
Oh no!
You didn't.
Okay,
you
but-
didn't clock into that yet.
Well, no, I thought maybe
this
it
all
was
just
like
a trap. I didn't think
a
maybe
mirror.
we're
Yeah, that
asleep.
was just a trap,
I
a
didn't
mirror
think we-
thing.
But hold on. If we're asleep, it's not a dream because I can't dream.
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe not in the traditional sense.
I think it's still. I think it's still a trap, but we're in some sort of dream-like, trappy.
We're in some weird
place.
fucky-wucky head
Really?
thingy.
Yes.
Our imaginations
I'm-
have some sort of effect on this space.
I think you're right. Let's all dream of hot, beautiful women. And
I think of Drulissa, but not the hag version.
I'm gonna dream of that one, the Baron's daughter, or whatever. She's so fucking hot. I have to probably fight Very for her, to be honest. What was her name?
You can't date her
I've
if you
got-
don't remember her name.
No, hold on. I definitely remember her name. It's absolutely
Okay, let's keep going. Let's
Leo.
What?
Leo.
clear our
Isn't that her
nar.
name? Leo?
Yes. Sorry, I thought you said
Leo
Leo.
Veilstorn.
Oh,
All right, let's keep going. Let's
just gonna dream of Cleo. Okay, let's
get out of here.
Which one is it? Do we know?
It was the
It's the ceiling.
ceiling.
It's the up?
Yeah, not climbing
Alright,
up the ladder.
Let's go.
You guys climb up the ladder. And you find yourselves in a throne room. It is
Oh,
a
no.
regal room. A single
Oh,
throne
no.
sits at its center with red carpeting leading to it. There's banners hanging from the wall, surrounding mirrors that are 5 foot
No,
by
no,
10
no.
foot, hanging from all 4 walls, the ceiling, and the floor, and a ladder going straight up.
Does it look like the?
Does it look like the Demon Lord
yeah,
Mirror's
the mirror.
throne room?
It does not.
Oh,
Does it look
cool.
like the throne room that we were in back in Demeti?
No,
Were we in a
It's
throne
just
room?
a throne room. Yeah, we were for a little bit, but it's not. No, it's just a
it
throne
is
room.
just a throne room.
So nothing looks familiar to Vosti.
It is a throne room, so you've been in throne rooms before.
Well,
but it is not a
what I'm
specific
saying
throne
is
room.
yes, okay. That's what that was question.
I take the northern wall.
East.
West.
Floor.
Son of a bitch.
Why is it that
Oh,
I'm suddenly
sorry.
wanting to just smash all the fucking mirrors
I
and
want
say
to die.
fuck it?
Wait, should we try that?
No, I think that might fuck us around and kick us back to the beginning.
But at least we know which mirrors to go through to get back to here.
Oh my god,
Do you
yeah, maybe, but
remember?
we've gone through. Well, it was the biscuit, and then it was which mirrors? It was north, east. Up?
We don't need to remember which mirror it was. We just need to remember the thing that was different,
Yeah,
and then just
that's-
check every mirror for that quickly.
Let's
Floor's
just give it a couple
fine.
more goes. I'm not sure
Dakin,
about mine.
Yes.
You're staring at the reflection, and you recognize something that is different, but it's sort of like, you know, the worst part in E.T. when he's in the backyard and then E.T.'s like scruffling around and everything in the bushes, and he's so afraid he like just is making squeaky noises, and you just feel like tension as you're watching it.
Yeah.
You kind of have that feeling because you don't want to double check by looking behind you to see if what you think is an anomalous thing is actually anomalous. The rest of you are very confident that the room matches.
Not this wall.
I don't know. This one kind of fucking looks good.
And
What
I'm
hasn't been looked at
messaging
yet?
you.
I have a feeling I know what I'm seeing, but I will wait.
What about you, Skivrox?
Floor's fine. Do you guys want to make more rolls?
Oh, I thought you were messaging someone. I was waiting.
I'll check the ceiling,
What did Skid Rock say? He checked the floor again?
the
He
floor.
always does
Yeah.
the floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the floor again.
Are you guys looking for anything else in the room, by the way?
I was gonna if no one else did after this.
I can't find magical things, so it ain't me.
Okay. I'm gonna have you do a wisdom saving throw, Dakin, just to see if you can sort of overcome this feeling that you've got. Your target is 15.
And you should have a +5 from Valeria.
You do have a +5.
What's the range on that?
10 feet?
He's 20 feet away.
Fuck.
Okay, no +5.
Sorry, brother. Fucking didn't need it anyway.
Valerius and Alara, you're confident that the mirrors that you're looking through are perfect reflections.
I have
Can
no
s-
fucking clue.
Yeah, someone look
Well,
at mine. I don't think it looks. It
Dakin
looks
ain't
good.
saying
Looks-
anything, so
Yeah, he's
What?
just Blair Witching against his mirror.
Dakin?
When Valerius gets close to me, I'm gonna quietly whisper, "There's something in the room with us."
I stop and just start looking around.
Can I attempt to cast Sacred Flame on the thing I see in the mirror because creatures do not benefit from cover?
Oh, like you're shooting behind you?
Yes.
That's killer, dude. That's a fucking badass.
You may. Not knowing what it is that he's referring to, go ahead and just give me a straight perception check, Valerius.
Can I also cast, or not cast, but use a Divine Sense? Just to see. Fey, Fiend, or Undead. Or, sorry, no, Celestial Fiend or Undead.
Vosi's just gonna ready his axe because he doesn't know what the hell's going on, but he saw Valerius tense up.
Okay.
Who tense and his eyes would flare like a very bright blue for a moment.
Go ahead and make your perception check.
Oh, sorry. You just a normal?
Mm-hmm. Okay. You don't sense anything that is celestial, fiend, or undead within this space. You notice it more because of Dakin's action than actually really noticing it. But he flings the sacred flame over his shoulder towards the throne, and there's like suddenly like a burst, and then you find yourselves face to face with an elf looking person who's just sort of seated on the throne. He is white haired, white skinned, white eyed, with no pupil or iris. And then he's wearing a robe of stars. And kind of glancing back and forth, you recognize that he's casting a shadow. There's like a shadowy part of his figure in the throne that's in all of the different mirrors except for the one that Dakin was staring at. There's no shadow there. The entity claps its hands. Oh, very, very good. That was very, very fun. That was well worth it.
Do all of them clap when he's clapping?
Mm-hmm.
But the one that Dakin's looking at is the one where he does not have a shadow.
The one that Dakin is looking at, the throne is empty.
I'm looking into the only empty room, attacking a guy behind us in the fucking room we're in.
Yes.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So, everybody else sees
We see this guy.
this figure. Yeah, he's in the room with you, clapping for you.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm the puzzle.
That's your name.
Yes.
And do you mean us harm?
No. We're playing games. There could have been some penalties if you'd played the game wrong, but you played it so cleverly.
Have we
What are
won?
the penalties?
Well, you haven't
good question.
escaped just yet, but you're nearly there, and I'm rooting for you.
What are the penalties?
Oh, well, if you'd like to investigate one, I would recommend... Probably... Well, really, you could go in north, east, west, floor, ceiling. Between all of those, I'd go into the floor or ceiling if you want to experience a penalty.
Oh, don't
Shouldn't we know the rule? Shouldn't we know the rules if we're going to
You
play
already
this
figured
game?
out the rules.
Well, we don't know the consequences, penalties. That's part of the rules, wouldn't you say?
You know that there is a penalty.
How much longer do we have to play this game?
You're nearly done.
Are you lying?
But like, what do you mean nearly? 2 more rooms? 7 more rooms? 22 more rooms?
That's a puzzling question.
You wouldn't be lying
can't.
to us, would you?
I can't give you any hints, but I am telling you the truth.
Inside check, please.
Yeah, same.
looking around the room for anything.
Look at that.
Alara, he's telling the truth. Like, he's not gonna go out of his way to help you, but he isn't lying to you. And Vosti, you also get that sense from him. Valerius, you said you're just looking around the room?
I'm looking around the room to see if there's anything sticking out, any like random items.
Go ahead and make an investigation check. Peeking out from his robes, where he is at the throne, there's a crossbow with sort of celestial designs to it.
Kind of tilts his head looking at the crossbow. Can I have that?
Have you made a guess on the mirror you wish to go through?
Looks to Dakin.
I have a feeling.
I have a feeling.
Is he
Well-
appearing in all the other mirrors except Dax?
Yes.
We have to
Well-
kill him.
Which room? Which mirror?
It's his. And he points to Dax's, who's still probably looking at the mirror.
Clap, 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 clap. You deserve another prize. I'm afraid you missed one that I put out for you, but that's all right. You probably won't need it. Here you
Shit.
are.
Yeah, so
Does he just hand it out?
about that.
Mhm.
Like
He
gingerly
lifts
step
it up
over
and holds it out.
It was
like,
in the
gingerly
study,
walk
wasn't
over
it?
and take it.
Alara's
It
eyes
was,
go
it was
as
in the
big as
drawer. I don't know
saucers.
why you didn't open the
I should
drawer.
have opened the drawer.
Everybody
What was
opens
it?
drawers.
Just for curiosity's sake.
It's called
can't
a
go back,
wire
can we?
devil.
What?
What is that? A wire devil?
Hmm.
Okay.
Well,
I
have
do
you
in fact
ever-
take the crossbow from him, so.
Okay. I will hand it to you in just a second.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the Iron Bands of Bolero?
Have we?
Pretty
You
sure
can
we
make
have.
an Arcana check or a History check.
I think we have, actually.
Fucking shit.
I think that's something that Dax mentioned one time.
Vosti, you've heard of this. It's something that, like, bounty hunters will often collect. Dakin, you've heard of it too. It's basically a magical item that's made up of these iron bands, and when you throw it at someone, they all, like, expand outwards, and then it grabs onto them and then, like, constricts again to hold them in place. Well, it's just
I've
like
heard
one
of
of
that.
those, except for it's made of razor wire.
Oh,
I don't know. You decide to put it in another drawer in the future room. Feel free.
Well, yes, I mean, I can do anything I need to with the prizes that I have. Well, good job.
All right. Well, through the mirror.
Thank
I
you.
Suppose. Are we done here? Or?
Go
Are
through
you?
the mirror.
All right, we're done. Let's go
Bye.
through the. Bye.
So you guys,
Alara's
Step-
like just focused on the crossbow that
Yeah,
that
I'm gonna
Valerius
hand
is-
it over
he's
to
like
her.
she's like not paying attention anymore. She's just looking at the crossbow.
Yeah, I want to get the fuck out of this room before I start trying to hand out shit.
What where are we? Ah! Through the mirror we go.
Fucking Wendy's.
you tumble forward and hear a little thump 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 right behind you. There is a door. Skivrox is with you. There's a door just like laid out on the ground that looks exactly like the door that was on the front of the hag's hut. You're in a clearing.
Are we supposed to see?
Yes, give me just a second.
I can see. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you should get some magical glasses.
Is this the first time that we can't see anything
Yeah,
and you
how's
can
that?
see it?
No, I really can't see.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh,
ooh.
it's moving. I love that.
The hut is not here.
We got some
You
depth
guys
in
can
here.
make
Look at
a
this.
survival or a perception check if you'd like to.
Oh, survival all fucking day.
I don't have that. Fuck!
Is this visual or
Are
is
you
it...
kidding me?
Visual.
No!
Okay.
It was a fucking 3.
Bruh.
I'm gonna fucking scream.
Okay.
You said perception or survival?
Perception or survival. Dakin and
Two of them
Alara.
saved us. Yeah.
As you're looking around, recognizing the things and that are part of this little clearing, you both notice enormous footprints
Oh.
heading north. Enormous bird feet shaped footprints.
You motherfucker, Gwen.
No.
Oh.
Earth?
Oh.
Is that
I'm not
what it
gonna
looked
say
like with Charlie?
Baba Yaga's hut.
Baba Yaga.
It's a Baba Yaga's hut.
But we will figure out what that means next week.
Why is that page
Oh,
torn
boy.
out? Was it always torn out?
It's been
Has
torn
it?
out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's always in.
I think
Just
I've just
today.
always been zoomed in.
I
Okay,
think
I've
today it's
never
been torn
noticed
out.
it.
It's just
Gwen
today.
just said, screw that chapter of your book. It's gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is
Oh.
just ripped out now. Okay, cool.
mine got.
Mine got
Interesting.
Gotten.
not so Baba Yaga.
Not the
It's
Baba
a Baba
Yaga.
Yaga.
Not so
Mr.
Baba
John
Yaga.
Wick is going to come and stab us with a pencil.
It's a Baba Yaga.
So, I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was
Yeah,
sick.
yeah. I like that we
Um,
were all like smart enough to figure it out.
Yeah, that's the word.
I will, if you want. I'll let you. If you want to hand over that crossbow to Alara, I'll let you make the trade right now.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. That was the only thing. It was just I was gonna give it over to her because I know she a crossbow Goral.
She's like pretty.
It's bedazzled.
I mean,
Oh my
yeah,
god. Oh my god. I'm gonna go put the little bedazzle gems on it when I get home.
There's some things I need to add to your sheet with it. So I'm just gonna drag these over. They're gonna show up as spells.
I want to know what the flower cloak is and who imagined the
Yeah.
flowers.
Yeah, it's. Oh, dude. Oh, this is cool. Oh, there's so many questions.
Because
Well,
you know, if you
'cause
imagined
Vosti-
the armor,
Vosti had. Well, yeah. Who did it? I mean, the flowers literally could have been because of Vey.
well, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe it's Vey's manifestation.
Or like, cause she's linked to us.
You know, she has
Whatever.
the flower tattoos and
Yeah. Which is why Vosti had, when he was raging, is he had flower tattoos just like hers.
She did say, by the way, that we were the fourth and fifth. That you guys were the fourth and fifth people to activate this illusion. So that does mean that she came in through there.
Well,
That
Could've been-
Lexi.
Well,
Yeah, it could've
likely
been-
means that.
Yeah.
Alara, Dakin,
Oh,
Skivrock.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Skivrock.
Yeah,
Two,
Skivrock,
three.
Skivrock, Skivrock.
Oh yeah.
I forgot he's a
Skip
person.
Rocks, think of the flowers.
I really just
Wouldn't
want to
that be fun?
share some of these items because I think they're super cool. So don't meta, guys. The
Okay.
crossbow is called the Starshot Light Crossbow, and it has a property where if you do not put a crossbow bolt into it, it produces its own, and it creates a piece of magical ammunition based on the type of shot that you want to fire. It has 3 charges that recharge at dawn, and because it's this star shot thing, you basically adjust it by like turning like sort of this like astrological crank for the constellation that you want. So there's the balance constellation, which means the next time you hit a creature with a ranged attack, before the end of your next turn, you or another creature of your choice within 30 feet regain hit points equal to 1d8 plus your proficiency bonus. So harm them, help you. Flames, which is until the end of your next turn when you hit a creature with a ranged attack roll using this crossbow, whether it's with the magical or non-magical ammunition, the attack deals an additional 2d8 fire damage. And then with Rogue, until the end of your next turn, you have the invisible condition, and anything you're wearing or carrying is also invisible.
Let's
So,
go.
She's getting all ninja'd out there. The cloak is a cloak of photosynthesis, and I love it a lot.
Yeah.
And basically, it's just a cloak, but if you are in sunlight and each of your turns that you're in sunlight, you gain 1 hit point. Obviously not above your max, but it's just constantly healing you, like
Just
1 little
regenerating.
hit point as long as you're in the sunlight.
That's
That's
big. Even
so
from unconscious?
cool.
Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
The whole photosynthesis ability giving you HP, that's super cool.
That's smart. That's really clever.
The plate armor is just it grants you resistance to force damage in addition to being plate. It's not super fancy. The amulet of health is also not super fancy. It just raised your constitution score to 19.
That fucking just turned me into a mega
That
tank.
enough. Yeah.
The wire devil, in addition to sort of like grappling onto a creature, if you guys had gotten this, the creature suffers 44 slashing damage. And then you can basically like wind it up, and each time you wind it up, like before you throw it, it makes the wire devil an additional +1 to hit for your attack. So you could basically get up to a +8 on your attack bonus for throwing this thing. And
Oh my
each time you
God.
wind it up, it adds an additional 2d4. So you could
Fuck
do
yeah.
a total of 10d4.
Oh, why didn't I open the fucking drawer?
Yeah. And in addition to that,
Brutal.
like not only does it grapple the main thing that you catch, but everything within 15 feet of it also suffers that initial impact. Of
Oh my
whatever
God.
D4.
Brutal.
It is a little vicious item, and I also loved it quite a lot. So
Love
Maybe-
is the term that hurts my
also-
heart.
Maybe the puzzle puts it in another room. I don't know. Maybe.
maybe. But that's that. Thanks everybody for staying so late. Thanks players for staying so late. Thanks the
Yeah.
folks that are still in chat for staying so
Thanks,
late. This is
chat.
quite late, but it felt like a good place to continue through. We have one more week without Very next week, so we'll figure out what the team is going to do then, and then hopefully get her back the following week if everything goes
We have
well.
to still fight a hag.
What you mean, hopefully?
I mean,
We'll see.
goodbye.
She has planned. Okay.
Oh,